Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. Today's story is a reminder that beneath a rough exterior often lies a heart of gold, and that judging others solely by appearances can lead us to misunderstand their true worth. Let us dive into the tale of a rich girl who treated her poor dad badly before realizing too late the depth of his sacrifices. Once upon a time, in a bustling city, there lived a young woman named Sophia Miller. She was the apple of her parents' eye, a beautiful girl with dreams as big as the city's towering skyscrapers. From an early age, she yearned for a grand life, a life filled with luxury, parties, and, most importantly, a picture-perfect wedding. As she grew older, her dreams only intensified. She wanted it all: a designer gown, white roses, and an aisle lined with flickering candles. Fast forward to the day of her wedding. The sun was shining, the waves of the nearby ocean were crashing gently, and the wedding venue was adorned to perfection. It was straight out of one of those glossy bridal magazines. Sophia looked like a princess in her white gown. Her bridesmaids were a vision in matching pastel dresses. Even the groomsmen looked dapper. Everything was perfect, almost. Then he arrived. Richard Miller, Sophia's father, a burly man with dirt under his fingernails and calloused hands. His clothes were wrinkled and his face, etched with lines from years of toil, looked weather-beaten. Seeing her father in that state, Sophia felt a surge of embarrassment. In her mind, he was a poor gardener, a mere shadow of the successful businessman her mother's family had been. She couldn't bear the thought of him embarrassing her on her big day. Without a moment's hesitation, Sophia called for help. When security arrived, they politely escorted her father outside. To her relief, he didn't argue or cause a scene. He simply walked away, disappearing into the horizon. As the door to the venue closed behind him, everyone erupted into applause. The wedding proceeded without a hitch. The vows were exchanged, the rings were placed, and the party commenced. However, Sophia couldn't shake off the feeling of guilt that had been gnawing at her. Despite the beautiful music, the delicious food, and the clinking of champagne glasses, she felt a hollowness inside. Unable to enjoy the festivities, she excused herself and went to a quiet spot to regain her composure. That's when the wedding planner approached her. "Can I talk to you for a moment?" she asked gently. Sophia nodded, though she couldn't bring herself to speak. The planner handed her a file. "This is for you," she said softly. As Sophia flipped through the file, her heart sank. Receipts from the flower shop, catering bills, photography costs, and even the venue's contract all bore one name: Richard Miller. Each page was a testament to her father's sacrifice, a silent, painful sacrifice he'd made without a word of complaint. Overwhelmed with remorse, Sophia ran to find her mother. They found her in a quiet room, crying softly. "Why didn't you tell me?" Sophia cried, her voice choked with tears. Her mother, too, had been unaware of the extent of her father's sacrifice. Together, they left the reception and drove to the edge of town where the old barn used to be. Their home had been torn down years ago to make way for a shopping mall, but the barn still stood, a silent witness to their family's past. And there he was, sitting on the back of a pickup truck, his shoulders slumped as if mirroring the weariness of his heart. The sight of her father, defeated and dejected, broke Sophia's heart. She collapsed in front of him, tears streaming down her face. He looked up, surprise flickering in his eyes, quickly replaced by a gentle understanding. He embraced her, his rough hands surprisingly gentle on her delicate skin. "I'm sorry," she cried, her voice trembling. "I didn't know." He pulled away, cupping her face in his calloused hands. "It's all right, sweetheart," he said, his voice gruff but kind. "I did it for you. I've done everything for you." In that moment, Sophia realized the depth of her folly. She had judged her father by his appearance, failing to see the boundless love that resided in his heart. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows around them, Sophia understood that the hands that look dirty are often the ones that have built your dreams. Her father, with his dirt-stained hands and wrinkled clothes, had built her the wedding of her dreams. With newfound respect and love in her heart, Sophia hugged her father tightly. The expensive silk of her wedding gown got dirty, but her heart, it was washed clean.